Welcome to Nehru Planetarium, Nehru Memorial Museum and Library. The Planetarium and the Vigyan Prasar, Department of Science and Technology, are conducting a number of workshops in the coming weeks for school and college students, amateur astronomers, and general visitors. Preparatory to the upcoming historic celestial event, the Transit of Venus, which will be visible on the 6th of June 2012. In this event, Venus will be seen to move across the disk of the Sun, appearing as a small dot crossing its surface. These are rare events with deep historical significance. In this century, there are two such events. The transit of Venus that was seen on the 8th of June 2004 and now to be seen on the 6th of June 2012. The next such event will only happen in the year 2117. Beside large parts of South America and Africa, most of the remaining parts of the world will see at least some part of the transit. In India, some part of the event will be seen immediately following sunrise. Sun will rise with Venus nestling on its disk, giving a wonderful opportunity to capture India's varied monumental heritage against the backdrop of this rare celestial event. We need to think about putting together our observing equipment. Oh, but even before that, here is the caution which will be repeated again and again. Never ever look at the sun directly. It is not a good idea to do that even at sunrise. It will be better to use filters always while looking at the sun. The safest, of course, will be to look at the projected image of the sun. However, if you have a digital camera, you could point it to the sun at sunrise, looking at the LCD viewfinder and image the sunrise. Use a tripod if you are going to use the optical zoom, and you should be able to capture very good views of the transit. The first of our equipment will thus be the digital camera, and more particulars on this will be discussed soon. And then eclipse goggles. You may wish to purchase these and keep enough to go around and allow everyone a view of the event easily accessible. One should keep in mind that a naked eye view with solar filters will just about show Venus on the disk of the sun, as the size of the disk of Venus is at the limit of naked eye visibility. In fact, it will be a very good exercise to have everyone in your team try to view Venus on the sun through eclipse goggles and describe exactly what they have seen. And then projection equipment. We should certainly have at least one projection setup ready in our observing location. The workshop will demonstrate the making of the projection boxes facilitated by the planetarium staff, and also give to each participating school one small refractor facilitated by Vigyan Prasar and Space. Very good projected images of the sun can be obtained with this setup, good enough for quantitative projects by students. With these projection boxes, we get good sized 200 mm kind of sized projected image of the sun. We can have a back projection as in this, or a front projection in the box, back projection with a kind of a translucent sheet where the screen is supposed to be, and we still get safe views of the sun. In the front projection box, we could have a peephole on the side, or where the telescope is inserted, and we can see that we get large sized images of the sun. If we have a projection of this kind without shading, and the screen not far from the telescope, we will get small sized and the contrast will not be very good. Whereas the advantage of making the boxes is that we get good contrast. Here we can see these are the views from 2004 when the transit of Venus was being seen with these boxes, and the girl is actually pointing out where the Venus is at that time. In this series of webcasts and video uploads, we are attempting to bring to you exciting content related to the transit of Venus, some basic information, and begin at the beginning and go on and explore as many of these channels as we can. But first, in this very segment, the one thing we would like most to do is to talk about some projection equipment which will allow safe observations of the transit. In addition to that, we would also want that it should allow us to do some quantitative observations related to the transit. And we are going to concentrate in this demonstration that we will have now making measurements of the angular diameter of the sun, and some discussions about what we have to do to measure the relative angular diameter of Venus and sun with this. These are possible, and during the workshops a number of students are using these with the projection equipment and obtaining wonderful accuracies. So we'll have a look at that in this first webcast. Projection boxes can be made out of any material, but preferably hardboard would give you sturdy boxes. We just need to make